And we are back with part 17. This is going to be a backtracking and farming episode, more than likely. We may do the first set bosses in Crimson City, but that'll be towards a later part of the video if we do get there. There's a lot of backtracking to be done. So, without further ado, we need to go get some frost mages and get some leather as well. We need some medium leather. That's our big goal right now, is to not get hit with that. Our big goal right now is to farm up our cart upgrades.
Good.
Weirdly enough, I don't need money in this game right now. This is my first playthrough that I just have not struggled with cash whatsoever. Just haven't been crafting that much, I guess. Oh, I totally thought that was going to kill it.
It'll be useful.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, actually. They did add more enemies to this area and changed up some spawns, I think. I'm going to go through and just look. Out of curiosity. You know, mix it up a little bit so it's not just mundane. Plus, you know, we'll probably get most of what we're looking for as we do this. Okay, so these three still spawn there. See what's down here. They also wrote in the patch notes that they added some grab points. I'm curious where that's at. Oh, and we can also iframe those now. I know in the past like 2 episodes, I really was talking about how like you needed to roll early. Whoops. You needed to roll early to dodge the flame from hitting you on those enemies. Apparently they fixed that. They did a lot of big patch, or a lot of big changes in previous patch. I don't know. I think they did a bang up job.
It'll be useful.
It's not perfect. They didn't change everything up in the world, but you know, they did enough. Especially for a patch. Okay.
Nice.
I'm sure we may snap. Whoa. That thing threw that ice spike backwards. Pretty sure we're going to get enough kills here as well where we won't have to worry too much with, man. I thought I could dodge those, but apparently not anymore. I wonder if that's new. Let's see. I don't think that there was anything that I needed to glide for over here. I don't want to make that drop. I'll just do that number. You know, I am kind of curious though. Hang on. We're going to test something. I don't think there's anything over here, but just to see. For science. Do we die? Ooh, okay. We collided with the air up there. You know, I just had to see. I was very curious about that. Let's see. Item drop rate. Item drop rate. Gold rate. Okay. We got our items equipped properly. And again, remember how I say all the time, I am the absolute worst when it comes to... Look at that. We're not on fire. I am the absolute worst when it comes to equipping proper rings and whatnot. I hate that about myself. When I'm about to go into a boss fight, I should change off of the item drop rate, but I just don't. I don't know why. Brain don't work properly sometimes, you know. It is what it is. You know, poison's gonna kill him.
I'll make this. You
Ah, no medium leather. It's okay. We need a lot of it. That's why I'm kind of around here scrounging. I wonder if this is a good farm spot for it. Let's see. Because I want to say that wolf can drop some. Uh-oh. Yeah, we can get some medium leather here. We're gonna need about 30, if I'm not mistaken. This isn't a terrible farm, I guess. We can also possibly get a few items off of those guys. Oh, we got our frost mages done. Oh, come on. I hate imps. Everyone hates imps. There we go. I want to say it's the imps that's dropping the leather as well.
I'll take this.
Deer meat not bad because we can use that to make the venison stew for the 25 all res. Very handy. Woo! Yeah, medium leather from these guys. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad they fixed that. Oh, there's another imp. Come here, imp. I need you. Thank you. And there's another imp.
Nice.
You know, we recently did a playthrough of
Good.
Hollow Knight, and I will say one of the things that I cannot stand. I enjoyed my playthrough of Hollow Knight overall, but one thing I cannot stand is this stuff. Like when anything's in the foreground and you can't see your character. I understand they do it for dramatic effect or whatever, but or aesthetic, but it bothered me so much in Hollow Knight. This game, I give it a pass because it only happens in very few locations. They do this number. See how it just like vanishes away? That's the way it needs to be done. In my opinion, anyway. I think that's something Mandragora did very well is you see when you're screwing up. The game is not going to hide it from you.
I'll end this swiftly.
And Hollow Knight does too for the most part. I don't mean to sound like I'm hating on the game or anything. There was a bunch of parts of that game that had that used to bother me. I'm gonna be doing a playthrough of Ori and the Blind Forest pretty soon. Kind of excited about that. I kind of want to do another play or another run of what's currently set up for No Rest for the Wicked. Really, woo, I really enjoyed that game. Beautiful.
It'll be useful.
All right, and where'd you go? Something, it threw some, no, maybe that was my shadows thing. I think it was. Yeah, I wonder if the dogs on the way here can drop medium leather.
I'll take this.
Might be a better path that way to get medium leather. Let's check. It'll be Frostbite Pass. We can get the Frost Lichen to the west too. Oh. And I did upgrade our alchemist, so the farm grows 30% faster, meaning we need to keep up with this. This isn't something we need to just plant and forget about anymore. We need to actually keep up with this. We're just gonna keep going with whatever we got. More the merrier. Let's see. So she's fully upgraded. We can get a 10% equipment load reduction.
Push me to my limits. I don't.
Wood? Interesting. Let's get him upgraded. We can buy wood from, I believe, this fella. Oh, we already bought wood. Okay. Let's, I know where some woods farms are. Just a few. We'll go do that. Very rarely do I ever need to rip wood, but it is a resource. There's one right here. Where's the other one? There's another one around here somewhere. Right there. Quickest way, probably gonna be from the elevator. But if you do want a smooth playthrough through Mandragora, I've said this in previous episodes, but maybe you're just tuning in for the first time in this episode. But for a smoother playthrough, I highly, highly, highly recommend backtracking a lot. Like, backtrack and farm. Because if you don't, you will most definitely find yourself like out of resources majorly when you need them. This goes for any resource, honestly. Wool, leather, etc. Like this game does promote you to go back and farm. I think that's a good thing. I like games that kind of tell you to go back and farm. You don't absolutely need to. You can play through the game without doing anything, you know, crafting related. But it is a choice, and it's a good choice, I think. It's not forced on you. I've been seeing recently on, I don't know if it's Reddit or on Discord recently from Mandragora, where people are doing like level 1 runs through the game, only dying like 30 times. Pretty impressive. But I mean, it just proves to you if with enough practice, you can totally get through the game without really, you know, backtracking and farming if you're good enough. I am not good enough, so I like to go back and do this stuff anyway. Alright, there's that. These 2 blocks are bothering me, so I'm going to go get them out. I don't know. I'm kind of weirdly OCD with that stuff. Even though I have 100% map completion, I have the achievement. I just... on my playthroughs, when I see squares like that, I'm like, nah, I gotta go. Bowls. Ooh. Okay, what else was it? Was it over here? I think that was it. Oh, no, it's on the other side. Okay. I think it was that spot right there. Yep, we got it. There is this top area right here. I've held off on going there this whole time. We'll go take care of that. If I'm remembering correctly, this is where you get the fanciest sounding item in the game. Friggin' Danfuken or whatever it's called. I don't really know. It's a strange name. Watch the spikes.
Dude, nice.
I get a little bit of wood from these enemies. Not bad. Hey, you know what? We never went. No, we did go down there and get that item. I bet. I seen the plants down there. I was like, wait a minute. We did never go back and grab that though. Handful of items I never came back and grabbed. Oh, this is the spot for an unusual ore quest. Yeah, getting some fine thread and everything. Always pays to go back.
Nice.
Melancholy. I think those are daggers. Those could have been good if I paid attention and grabbed them. All right, we're gonna use glide right here to get this great sword.
Shiny baubles.
Lycan de Fury Fang of Frickin. Sounds important. Never actually used it. I believe we've done this rift, right? Yeah, we finished that one. Let's see, what else do we need to do? There's an area right here we didn't grab. Got it now. I hate those little blocks like that. Oh, this stuff. Okay, we can do this real quick. So this area here, we're going to get via, I believe this region? Is there a witch stone here we just didn't grab because genius? Hold on. Oh, no. This is new. Okay. All right. I'm not going crazy. This is a new witch stone. So this is a new witch stone as well. Okay. They added witch stones to Crimson City, Gloomroot area because there was a lot of complaints about it. I mean, I thought it was fine, but you know, it is what it is. I don't mind it being there. Cool. So these are new. I was going crazy. I was like, no. More perks to 1.4. You know, we were needing wood. These crates are delivering. Uh-oh. Hate it when I hit the wrong button to roll. I always hit circle. One, because I'm so used to Fantasy Life right now, and I use circle to roll on that instead of R2. By the way, great game. If you haven't played Fantasy Life new game that came out not too long ago. I mean, what, like a week or something? It's been out about a week, I think. Yeah, it's been out about 3 days for me. But I have been sucked into playing that game. It's so fun. We're slowly getting our veteran rank up to 10%. Okay, now since we got wings, it's so funny that they add a witch stone right here because I feel like a lot of people, this is gonna make them think like, oh, I need to go somewhere because there's a witch stone. You know, maybe it tips them off to go to the right here. I don't know. I'm actually gonna eat fire res here because this thing hurts. Yeah, we're gonna eat some deer stew. I think we'll be more than okay here, but it is a fire demon that we have to fight. Jumps are your friend, not rolls on this fight. Remember what I said. I just said it. What do I do? Woo, jumps. Ow, 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 ow. Remember what I said about this thing hurting? Jeez. Did it again. You jump over that. You double jump over that to be more precise. Man, that double swing's something else, huh? Ooh. Oh. Teleport. That'll get you. I should have L2 floated there. All right. Remember what I was saying? These boys hurt. We'll be okay. Just need to play it a lot better than what I just did. I don't know why I was struggling to get my poison on me there for some reason. All right before the boss fight. Remember, we get these now if you die. That's where you double jump. Again, that's where you jump. Oh, I'm invulnerable. I need to just keep damaging. Man, that invulnerability is so big. Okay, he's not bad. Just needed to pay attention. Just needed to pay attention a bit better, play better, all that stuff. Okay, so this, I mean, if you're looking for the achievements to slaying all these guys, there's one of them that's pretty well hidden. You should know exactly where we are when we zone through here. This is where you fight Pepper.
Great.
So that scouted that region out for us. Let's see. We have a few blocks here that we're missing. Plus, we need to farm up the adamantite. What? Oh, there's a gremlin up here. I was so confused by that sound. I was like, what is that? Okay, yeah, we'll just head down here and do this then. Probably quicker to do it from the blood tree. We didn't want to take that. I wonder if they toned the damage down on these enemies. They were quite rowdy. Yeah. I don't know if it's because I'm higher level or what, but definitely. This used to be like a half shot with the bleed. Yeah, I think they've definitely nerfed it a little bit. I'm not complaining.
Nice.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, there's some adamantite here. Now, I am curious, actually, if you can fall through that hole and survive. No, that's too far of a drop. No. That's too far. Let's see. It is showing a block right there where we haven't been. And we got the chest down here. I wonder if we can actually like float across. I don't think we can. You know what? Science. Oh, we can. Okay. So once you get wings, you can just, instead of going around this direction, you can just go straight across. Okay, cool. Bravery pays off. I love finding out stuff like that. Well, these things do drop adamantite ore, so if you are in the market for that stuff. You can also get it from these cave dweller thingies. Okay, so we need to go up and to the right. That was close. Dumb ways to die. Keep forgetting this little backstep does give you iframes. Like if you stand still and hit R2, you do a little sidestep kind of thing. You do get some nice iframes from that. Whoa! Hold on there, Bear Mountain. Okay, so the area we need to go to is further. Oh, okay, it's below and further. Okay. I should have gotten on the Ferris wheel right here. Water wheel, whatever this thing is. Okay. You know, if this was a previous patch, we may have died there, probably. Okay, so this should bring us where we need to be. I think. Yeet. That fix it? That fixed it. Okay. Sorry, those little blocks like that bother me. Okay, so we need to go here. There's a witch stone there now. We can grab that. We'll go to the vertical shaft, the new waypoint, so we don't have to go down the elevator. So this big boy. I'm also gonna save some essence up as well. I would highly recommend you save some essence up if you're playing a physical based class, just so you can go and buy more of these feathers, these quills or whatever, from the guy that's the vendor inside of the rift. I 100% believe that that is a huge DPS increase, just because it affects things with light brand, and that lowers the, gives like a, what, 25%? I think it's 25% armor reduction. You know what? Let's just check our glossary. So, light brand, where are you? Light brand. So, light brand can be applied when dealing direct astral damage. Light brand lasts a short duration and heals you for a portion of astral damage that you've done. Does not affect stack. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Let me double check here. I'm like pretty sure these little quills. Smite. Oh, it casts smite. Right. Okay, so it does give them light brand, I believe. But it also, it lowers their armor by 35% for 10 seconds, which is big. 35% damage, or armor reduction. Pretty huge, especially on enemies you will struggle with. They changed this. Oh my. Yeah, this is different. There was thorns here before. Now it's spikes. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, there was thorns up there before. I guess thorns no more. Did they get rid of the thorns around here? No, they didn't. That's a strange change. I wonder why they did that. Some heavy leather. We're filling out our beast area as well by backtracking here.
Loot. Nice.
Seems like they fixed the bug with the blowy up enemies. Used to, when they would blow up, it was like a delay on their explosion or something. Okay, there is a warp that we go to somewhere around here. You know, now that we got a witch stone here, I will make more leaps of faith. Look at that. If you check your map, see how there's like an opening to the west here? It's telling you, hey, you should go here. But only once you get that, I guess. Then you get dogpiled by some enemies here. Literally dogpiled. About got killed.
Come to my bag.
Abyssal remnant. Okay. Spellbinder item. I wonder if there's anything down from here. No. But when you go through that, this is going to bring you here. So remember how, like, I think 2 episodes ago, maybe 3, I was just curious about this. I knew there was a warp here, but you do have to wait until you get your wings to get it. So it's just a backtracking spot. Oh. Over here.
Shiny.
Shiny. Got our Fang Priestess done as well. Wow, wild runestone. That's huge. Not for us, but for, you know, if you're playing a Wild Warden or anything. That's huge. I think. Totally thought that was a chest. Okay, so we've mapped that out. That's complete. What else do we have here? I'm not going to worry about mapping out the entropy zones on this playthrough. I've already done it once. I don't care to go back and do it again. Silly spot right up here, but there is wood. There be wood. Okay, so this region, I think you just need to double jump. Yep, got it. We'll grab the egg and plant as well. Remember what I said about going back and checking on our alchemist and then not doing it? Oops. Do as I say, not as I do. I do believe we got enough wood for our blacksmith to level up. Harvest all this. Let's grow some more blood moss. Max this out.
I am listening.
Okay, let's upgrade him. Nice. We just need to get him up one more level and we can get our equipment load taken down by a notch. That's pretty big. Let's see. Crank him with that. I'm curious about melancholy. I think it was daggers, isn't it? Yeah, what is this? 184 A in power. Oh, this wouldn't have been that great for us. I mean, maybe. Does get frost damage. I mean, at the time, not now, obviously, but at the time may have been good. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to see what this is all about, but just because of the 11% crit chance, yeah, let's get it. Let's just get it. Oh, we need ore again. Dang it. That's okay. There's a really quick farm for adamantite ore. It's not that bad. As long as you keep it on rotation. It's not that bad. Okay, so remember I was telling you about the wild runestone? So there you go. It adds 30 wild damage. Increases your power and spirit rating by 30 and 35%. Pretty solid. What did I want? Brutality again? Let's see. Man, really kills that S rating. Drops it down to a B. Oof. Yeah, let's do it. We'll give this one a go. Oh, we need 10 power for this. Oops. That's 2 power. Let's see. Can probably get it from this offensive node, I guess. I think you can get power from that. Oof. I didn't even think of that. Let's see. Well, if we go to the right here, you can get 2 power right there. Critical damage dealt to enemies is increased by 25% based on the target's missing health. The lower their health, the higher life bonus. I kind of wanted to get this node too. There was a few nodes over here I wanted to kind of dig into. We are level 83 though. I base my playthroughs roughly around level 95 to 100. So we may not dig into this too deeply. Let's see. Don't care about that one. Evading leaves behind a shadowy mark on the ground for 10 seconds. Explodes on contact. I don't care about that either. This though, Wither seems kind of good. What's another walk? I mean, this is like a really solid defensive choice. What is Motes of Chaos? Okay. I can't wait to do a Spellbinder playthrough. I may even do another, well, I don't know if I'll do another Let's Play. Maybe. We'll do a Let's Play of Spellbinder. I think I might just stream that on Twitch or something. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be worth it to kind of dig into this tree or not. It will just for the crit nodes and maybe Wither. Because I would like to get about 40-ish% crit. We're at 38% currently. My plan was to actually do it on Vanguard though. Like work this up over here. But there's no big node for me other than this crit node. And obviously, I mean, I gain defense by going up this road here. It is an interesting dilemma we have here. Let's see. Oh, adamantite ore. That's right. There's some at the very bottom here. So you can get to this area pretty quickly by just going to the catacomb depths and double jumping yourself up. There's also some pots to blow up here. So you can get a few more materials there if you need wood, maybe. Or any kind of cooking materials. There you go. Some bogberry seeds. But if you double jump there, you can get straight to this adamantite farm very quick. And if you're lucky, you can get some silk thread or whatever it's called. Fine thread, that's it. Okay, I need to take that off. Just looking around real quick. Oh, we haven't done this yet. We need to do this area. This is a pretty quick one. It's a rift that we skipped out. I think the rift was actually like too difficult for us at the time because we didn't have lantern upgrades and I just forgot about it. But yeah, definitely want to go back and do these. Oh, I guess I could have went through there. Yeah, we'll do that. There's a lot of blood moss spore. Ooh, speaking of, there's a lot of blood moss that can be found on this route. I love that move. Well, I'll tell you what, they didn't lower her damage. Naked crazy lady hut. Yeah. 2 blood mouse. Okay, beautiful. Got some medium leather too. Not bad. Okay, so this was a rift that we just completely ignored at some point because I guess difficulty. We should be able to smash through this now. Whatever it may be. Whoa! Oh, we got a chest over here. I really need to turn off Steam notifications when I'm doing this. So, man, that was scary. Okay. Oh, goodness. That was a little scary. Another chest. A little bit of entry points. For entropic essence, as they call it. Ow. No boss on this one. But you do get some goodies on the other side of this rift, and you should know where we're at. We're on the other side of Gravseep Swamp, where the mill house is. I'll show you the map once I'm done here. So yeah, there was an area here where you could go underground, get yourself a mandrake root, but you couldn't see what was up here. Finish this area. Well, this is what it is.
I won't leave this here.
You get your plague doctor set here. Then when you drop down, you should know exactly where we're at. There is one more thing we need to do in this area, though.
Oh. Good.
And it's right up there.
I won't leave this here.
Equilibrium. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what that does. I don't remember. We're gonna check it after this. Your pain and your gold. All right. Might as well go grab this plant over here. I think they lowered the damage of those enemies too when they blow up, so they're not as much of a threat. Let's get our equipment load lowered by 10%.
Help?
Or not. We still need more adamantite ore. Boy, oh boy. I think we can buy some from him, actually. Yeah, we can buy a few. Go ahead and buy these sharpening stones from him as well. All right, lower that equipment load. Now, we have an important question to ask ourselves. How heavy are we? 74%. Okay. Well, I am about to change some things up real quick. I believe in our armor we have Constitution and Vigor.
Persevering.
Let me see here real quick. Dex, Endurance, Constitution. Okay, so the headpiece I need to change up. Yeah, the headpiece I need to give myself Dexterity and Endurance as well. We're going to lose 4 Constitution, but that Vigor is absolutely useless to us right now. I think +4 is the most you can change this by, right? It could get defense, but eh. Let me see. There's not a +6, right? No. You could raise your health, but I don't know. I feel like these health things, they need to boost these by like 50. I think these would be more worth it if you... Whoops. I think those would be more worth it if you could increase it by 200 instead of 150. Because here's the thing. In my opinion, let me go back down here too. So if you increase your health by a flat 150, I mean, that is a big increase. But you also got to think of the passives that you get, especially if you're playing something where you're going to be going heavy Constitution. So your warrior or your Vanguard, sorry. What is Vanguard and say Flame Weaver, for example? Flame Weaver has a boost as well. Like you get more, I believe, attack power for points of Constitution and defense or something like that. Let me just make sure I'm not talking out of my ass here. Yeah, let's see. It's up here in the top right. Yeah, each point of Constitution and defense increases your physical damage dealt by 0.2%. This doesn't sound like a big deal, but if you are stacking Constitution and of course defense, like if you're playing a Vanguard, for instance, that's huge. Like that adds up. So I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a big deal. This is something else I wanted to kind of dig into with my class, but I think Enhanced Endurance is very, very, very good. But I don't know. I think I'll skip it on this playthrough and go for more of a crit thing. I'm happy with my current defense and stuff. I mean, I'm not 100% happy with it, but I mean, it's 4 or 5. It's fine. Better than 2 or 0 that we had. Okay, anyway, I'll get off my tangent here. But I just feel like there's better options instead of the flat increase. Like I said, you boost this by like 50. I think it'll be more of a... it'll be in the discussion more if you'd rather use this. Let's see. If I can find it. Yeah, Dex and Endurance. Let's go ahead and slap that on our headpiece real quick. Nice. That's not a huge change, but it's a change. How much damage do we do per hit now? Let's see. Non-crit. 342, 410 crits. That's respectable. I feel like this was moved a little bit. It could be wrong. I feel like it's been moved a little bit though. It's funny, you start noticing every little thing. All right, let's just double check a little bit again. I don't think there was anything here, but I am not certain on that, so I'm gonna go double check that. And I want to say we finished this rift, but I'm not certain on that either. We're gonna close a chapter on these questions real quick. With double jump, we can get here a lot quicker. Look how that green aura is still there where that item is. Let's see. So it was in here and down, right? Yeah. Oh!
Loot. Nice.
Magic potion. You dummy. Dang. Oops. Okay, let's see here. Did we finish you? We did. Okay, so that rift is done. Good. I believe Castle Bright. Oh, no. We got to do a really fun fight here. I forgot about this. All right. Perfect timing too. We got 8 minutes left on this episode. We can at least show a boss fight. So there is a area at the bottom of the sewers here that is an absolute nightmare. Well, I don't know. I say it's a nightmare. I don't think I've ever died to it. And by me saying that I'm obviously about to die to it now. It's just like the dragon. Oh yeah, the dragon's easy. Never died to it. Die like 4 times with a dragon. Oops. Oops. You know how it goes. Okay, so just past this elevator here and to the left, there's a giant poison pit. And we got some goodies waiting on us on the other side of that poison pit. Gonna keep my combo points up here. So you need to float over here. And before you go any further, make sure you max your health out. Make sure you boost your health up. And if you got any other buffs that you want to do, if I had some quills, I would be using them right now, but I don't. This is okay. We're going to buff ourselves up and we're going to get ready for this. This is kind of a headache. It's like, oh boy, you got 1? No, you got 2. A lot of Sonic the Hedgehog fighting going on here. Thankfully, they don't hit as hard as, like, you know. Woo. Now, they do hit hard if they hit you with that move, so be careful. Well, the reason this fight's kind of a headache is just because, well, you just have to pay attention a lot. Oop. Like way more so than before. Uh-oh. And for things like that. The good news is once one of these is gone, it's a lot easier. Stressful. It is kind of fun though. Can't deny that. Got him bleeding and poison. That's good. I'm honestly just trying to keep them poisoned and bleeding as much as I can. Oh. What's this time? Alright, when this one comes up, he's dead. I'm gonna say that. He's got a nice bodyguard right now. Oops, didn't see him do that. Remember, pay attention. They're almost dead. We've whittled them down pretty good. Not bad, not bad. What happened to the boss music? Oh, this one's not important enough. Okay, so the 2 chthonic stalkers down, not bad. Now there's an area here. You have to roll through this. Just FYI, I did my very first time playing through this game. I seen this area over here, and I was like, "How do I get there?" Well, this is one of 2 areas you need to roll through. So there you go. Got a fancy chest here too.
Nice.
Queen Nora's Bloody Hatred. I don't remember what that is. But you know what? We're gonna go find out. But first, before we go, I want to go buy some quills. We're gonna buy some quills, and we're gonna go back to base. Check for upgrades, all that stuff again. And then we're gonna get ready to go into the final area. I think we're pretty much ready. There's probably some things we haven't backtracked and done yet, but I will get to them in, before the final boss. Speaking of, there's the Dark Ale quest we need to do, so I can think of that right off the top of my head. All right. Trying to remember how to get to this guy easily. Oh, and I'm curious if I fix this over here. Let's check. Oh, they did. Okay, so before you would come down from right here, right? If you explored up north. And the problem with this specific location, this one right here, you had these 2 platforms that were... that disappear when you jump on them. Well, the 3rd platform that you jump to the left, you actually can't even see it, but it would be on a random, it would be the little red thing, like the red line that would make the floor disappear randomly. You wouldn't know if it was up or down. So you could be here and it's down and you can't get here, and boom, you're just screwed. I love how they left the graphic of it the same. You can see that the floor is still on flames, like it should be a time thing or something, but it isn't. They took it away. That is that was one of my biggest nitpicks about this game, was that one location. I hated that spot. That makes me so happy.
I have awaited your return.
All right, fella. We're going to buy us some quills right here. So it's $2.50 a pop. We're going to buy like 30. It's not that much. 7,500 essence. I've lost more than that before. Also, in case you're wondering, you do need to buy all of these things if you're going for 100% completion. A lot of people forget about this vendor because he's, you don't see him that much. But if you are going for 100% completion on items and stuff, here you go. And also skills. So there's astral and spirit skills here. Astral Guardians creates like 4 lights around you. That does pretty good. And Spirit Companion. Also, you can buy a little bit of Entropic Essence if you need it. We don't. I don't think. You know what? I'm going to buy 1. Yeah, we'll buy 2. Why not? We'll see how much of this we need. Now, I do believe if you equip your essence gain things, it makes a difference here. I think. Let's see. 10,000 when consumed. Let's consume one and see. We have 10,000 currently. Yeah, see. Equip your essence gain stuff before you pop your essence. If that makes sense. It adds up. Every little bit adds up. Now we're going to drag ourselves back to the item find. Okay. Before we end the episode, I am going to go through the upgrades list. So we're going to go a little bit over an hour. It's okay.
Yes.
I wanted to see what this upgrade was. Or what this weapon was. Bloody Hatred. It's a great sword. Or wait. Yeah, great sword. I couldn't read for some reason. I don't think there's any in-game great swords that's actually useful, right? For physical? I mean, there's a bunch for like casters and stuff. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I didn't do a two-handed playthrough. I did a bunch of my playthrough with two-hand, but like 40% of the playthrough I was using Sunder Great Hammer. It was a lot of fun. Let's see what we got here. Still got this. I'm thinking about getting Purity and Death. I'm thinking about digging into that tree a little bit. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get our garden. Is just now finishing. Look at that. Perfect timing. Oh, that feels good.
Want to buy a potion?
Give her potion thingy here. Let's see what else we can get. Burning oil, chaos damage. Haste potion's pretty good. That movement speed 30% is huge. Now I do have 20 of these health potions, so I'm not really gonna dig too deep there. I do need to level her up a little bit though. Oh, that's perfect. Go ahead and do that. Now, can we make the Fat Boy potions yet? No, no Fat Boy potions. Darn it. Increase our dexterity by 15 though. We'll make some of these. Just level her up. I make Fat Boy potions now. Yeah, no. Almost. Yeah, we'll do these. Okay, got her to 15. Cool. Now we can make the big boy pots. How big of a difference is this? There's 480 health as opposed to 240. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's big. Give me that. Remember why I was farming up blood moss and bogberries? There you go. Especially bogberries. We need cardinal leaves pretty bad now. Not bad though. Now, these power potions I can just get rid of. I just needed them for levels. Equilibrium gives 50 health, 50 mana. I think this would be in contention for equipping if this was like 250 health, 250 mana. That would make it a really strong choice. But 50-50, like that ain't nothing. Especially at this stage in the game. I'm no dev, by the way. My balanced opinion, probably not the best. I played a lot of games in my day, trust me. A lot of StarCraft. I think I got decent opinions, but I'm no dev. I'm not going to try to tell them how to do their job. Okay. I think this is a good spot to, well, let's check our other merchants real quick, see if we can upgrade them. And then we'll wind it down for this episode. Next episode, we're going
See something
to
you
the
like?
city. Crimson City. Okay, bam. Got her to tier 4. No, we didn't. We need wood. Dang it. Maybe the front of the next episode will be even more farming. I told you there's a lot of farming in this game. I would love to get this guy to tier 4, by the way. Because getting your food increased by like, I think 20% is big.
Ready to do a business?
So yeah, maybe, gosh, we need a lot of wood. Well, maybe next episode's going to be backup farming as well. You know what? It's cool. We'll extend it another episode. Why not? That's going to do it for us on this episode. If you've been keeping up with our Let's Play, I want to thank you a lot. This is one of the more fun things I've been kind of getting myself into. We do live streams a lot, but there's something about not having the camera on and just kind of talking while I play it like a relaxed manner instead of trying, you know, to be funny or something like that. So this is actually a lot of fun. I'm enjoying myself. But again, thank you for watching. If you've been here with us, appreciate you. We'll see you on the next one. Probably more farming.